Hi students, today's lesson is on multiplying integers, and I hope you've already completed your thoughtful do now already. So we have a couple of easy rules to remember. So first of all, when multiplying integers, if two numbers have the same sign, then the product is positive. Product is the answer that we get when we multiply. If two numbers have opposite signs, then the product is negative. Let's see how that works. Here we have a -4 and a -5. They have the same sign. So if they have the same sign, they will equal 20, and it will be positive. Let me see if I can do a better job with writing this. Make it look a little neater for you. Get my pen. Okay, equals 20. Okay, number 2, we have different signs. We have a +3 and a -7. So that will equal a -21. Here we have a +8 and a -9, so the answer will be negative. 9 times 8 is 72. Positive times a negative is a negative. All right, let's look at number 5. Well, it looks like we may have skipped one. Let's scroll down to number 4, see what we have. We have a -20 and a -5 being multiplied together. -20 times -5 is positive 100. So let's see what we have over here. We have -4 times +2. That will be -8. We have -9 times -20. I'm sorry, times +20, which will be a -180. We have -15 times -5. That would be positive 75, because a negative times a negative is a positive. And then we have +4 times -2. Positive times a negative is a negative. That would be -8. So let me show you a little trick I do to kind of help me remember the rules. So we'll choose a new color. I'll work over here in the middle. I make a tic-tac-toe board. The one thing you need to remember in all of this is that a positive times a positive equals a positive. So in my tic-tac-toe board, on the diagonal, I will put plus signs. And in all of the other spaces, I will put negative signs. So what that tells us is that a positive times a negative is a negative. A negative times a positive will produce a negative, and a negative times a negative will produce a positive. And this works in any direction, up, down, left, right, any direction. These are also your rules for division as well, which we'll be doing tomorrow. So just a little trick to help you remember. So let's go down. I'd like you to try these on your own. So stop the video right now and work on them on your own. -7 times -9 is a positive 63. 3 times -8 is -24. -8 times -2 is a positive 16. -20 times +5 is a -100. -20 times -8 is a positive 160. 50, positive 50 times positive 5 is a positive 250. Positive 10 times a negative 4 is a negative 40. 12 times negative 9 is 108, negative 108. Negative 10 times a positive 4 is a negative 40. 25 times a negative 4 is a negative 100. Negative 2 times negative 11 is a positive 22. Negative 5 times a positive 8 is a negative 40. We have two more on the bottom here. Positive 10 times a negative 4 is negative 40. And positive 100 times a positive 2 is 200. I hope you did those on your own before you checked your answers. Now I'd like you to go on to the error analysis and try to figure out what's going on here. So take a minute and do those before you come back to the video. So pause the video and try them on your own. Okay, students, hopefully you tried those on your own. Let's look at what we have. Number 1 says negative 5 times negative 4. So a negative times a negative equals a positive. So that looks correct to me. Negative 5 times negative 4 is correct.